$100,000 to buy gold and silver hard? This is what I'm ready to do. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching Yankee Stacking. I really appreciate it. In fact, I really appreciate you subscribing to my channel. If we can just get to 100,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away 1 ounce of gold. That's right. Help me get to 100,000 subscribers so I can do that awesome giveaway. When I say be the bank, I mean it. I've been saying that for about 4 years now. Get your savings out of the public banking system and into cash. Cash on hand. You know the old adage, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. Well, it applies to this stuff too. Currency. This $100,000 is a portion of my private bank, the bank of Yankee. All right. Yes, it's fiat currency, and yes, it's gradually depreciating. I know that, but it also is an important short to midterm prep. You know, I talk about that in my Prepping the Yankee Way playlist, actually part 5 on cash. I'm not missing out on much public bank interest on this fiat currency. No, I'm avoiding, though, the counterparty risk that's associated with the banking system. Even so-called FDIC-protected deposits. Don't kid yourself, people. Since the global financial crisis of '08, those deposits of yours are not yours. You are a creditor of the bank at best, and a creditor in a long line of creditors. If there's a bank bail-in, you and I come after the shareholders. In a worst-case scenario, and that's what I'm prepping for, right? Even if it's a low likelihood. In a worst-case scenario, in a bail-in, okay, you could see your deposits converted into bank shares. How does that sound, huh? So, yes, I am stacking cash safely, securely, okay, in an undisclosed location only known to me and a very, very few trusted individuals. But it won't necessarily stay in this form for long. I plan on converting this stuff into a more reliable, trusted, more protected asset. Gold. And yes, silver. Okay, I love gold and silver. This is real money, folks. This is what you need to be converting your savings to protect you from what's coming.
When you love silver as much as me, it's really easy to get carried away. Sometimes I just can't keep my hands off of a good deal. So when SD Bullion told me that they wanted to give away some silver for free, I was happy to lend my voice for the cause. Now how much silver are they giving away, you ask? Boom! Yes! 500 brand new Silver Eagle coins will be going to one of you. Just click the link below and enter for your chance to be the next big winner. Yep, okay, got it.
So I'm going to be converting some or a lot of this fiat currency into gold and silver because of what I believe is about to happen. I talk about this in a recent video up there, but I think some telltale signs or events are getting close to happening. The biggest one is the Federal Reserve's reversal of their interest rate policy and bond purchases that they've announced. QE5, quantitative easing, number 5, will be launched. Purchases of every imaginable debt obligation will begin by the Fed. And they'll launch central bank digital currencies, or CBDCs. Now, what am I going to buy with this fiat currency? Well, one of the tenets of stacking the Yankee way is to stack dense. Gold is the best, most dense way to preserve your wealth through an SHTF scenario, a collapse of fiat currency, the dollar reset that I'm convinced is coming our way. So you're likely to see me go harder into gold than with silver. That's one reason, density of wealth, but there are a few other reasons. I already have a large amount of silver for barter purposes, close to 2,000 troy ounces of silver. So my buying ratio has been shifting quite a bit over the years. It started out 400 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold, then 200 to 1, then 100 to 1, 50 to 1 now, silver ounces to gold ounces. I love silver, don't get me wrong, but because of my, 2,000 troy ounces of silver, I think it's time to focus again more on that dense gold, right? Also, looking at past crises, gold tends to lead silver on a run up. This happened most notably after the global financial crisis and during the Great Recession. Understand that silver did perform very well. It's just that the opportunity first left with gold. Okay, so gold made its run, first. Also note that there is usually an initial drop in the price of gold and silver at the start of the crisis. That's what happened in '08, okay? Those of you who watch my bi-weekly Ask Yankee live streams will probably remember this chart. Silver usually gets hit harder during a recession, but it does respond quite well after it. Gold weathers the storm better, historically. Why? Well, silver is an industrial metal, and that can get hit hard by an economic downturn in the sectors that use silver. I think we're seeing that right now, in fact. I think we've just begun the recession of 2022, and I think the completely shocked Federal Reserve Chairman will state that, probably in July. Oh my word, I can't believe it. We're in a recession, when we get Q2 GDP numbers and they're negative. Completely shocked, I'm sure. Another reason for me to be focusing a bit more on gold than silver is that it's the ultimate hedge against failing governments and central banks. Guys, that's what I'm preparing for. An event that will make 2008 look like a game of Monopoly. Okay, we're headed for a collapse, not a crisis. It's going to be global. It's going to be generational. It's going to be unlike anything we have ever seen. Maybe the biggest in all of history. It may not happen in my lifetime. I admit that. And if so, wonderful. Okay, I'm stacking for insurance purposes, not as an investment. Okay, I'll enjoy my life. I'll live it to the fullest for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I'll pass on whatever earthly wealth Mrs. Yankee and I have left to my children. Okay, they are highly educated in the ways of real wealth and the dangers of a fiat currency-based debt-driven economy. Now, I do have some expenses looming on the horizon, so I'm going to be needing some of this cash out of the Bank of Yankee, right? My son Little Stacks is headed off to university this fall. Really proud of him. We have a few other things that we're saving for, so hence the cash, okay? And again, this is a great short to medium term prep. Again, check out Prepping the Yankee Way if you want to understand why I think cash is important to have on hand. I'm thinking that I might get another Yankee cannon. But this time, it won't be American Gold Eagles. No, I think it's going to be a tube of Buffaloes. So what do you think? Comment down below if you have any questions or something to say about my stacking target and when I'm going to go all in or hard. Definitely like and subscribe. Please subscribe. Let's get to that 100,000 subscriber target together so I can give away that 1 ounce gold coin. And as always, I hope your day is A-OK.